Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. Giving you the truth. Hey, listen, you don't gotta agree with me. I'm not gonna hold it against you. People don't like the truth. I get it. I understand. I'm enjoying my life. Like, I noticed that people will start to resent you because they don't agree with you. That's ignorant. Like, that's ignorant. Like, if you don't agree with somebody, if you don't agree with the truth, you're ignorant. If you don't agree with somebody and you resent them or you hold ill feelings towards them, you're ignorant. But that's kind of off the subject, you know what I mean? Like, on this one, I want to talk about 40-somethings, like people in my age group, like getting together. They call it dating, but that's kind of weird for people in their 40s. Like, it don't work the same. Like, far as your dealings or intelligently, it won't work the same. So what I would say is it shouldn't be called dating. It should be called dealing. Cause see, when you in your 40s as a man, there ain't no dating, man. If you think it's dating, if you trying to date women, then you don't understand where the whole concept comes from, you know? And that's why, like, in olden days, they understood. They say, hey, what is she, a working girl? Because in your 40s, you deciding how you're going to deal with them. Like, if you gonna take this one to the movies, you gonna do this, you gonna smash this, blah, blah, blah. The women in their 40s and you in your 40s, they're gonna be a little different, but you'll have some things in common. Like, you watch the same cartoon, watch the same movies, you got taught the same things at your schools, so on and so forth. So it's not a horrible thing like people try to make it. You know, just like if you like younger women, it's not a horrible thing. That's your prerogative. But if you in your 40s as a man and she in her 40s, it's not dating, it's dealing. And you got to understand that, or what'll happen is you'll put all your resources at stake for a woman that you probably can't please anyways. So if you like her in terms of her personality, in terms of her entertainment value, so on and so forth, her intellectual capabilities, if she has any, then deal with them. Like, I like to play spades. Like, these young girls don't be knowing how to play spades like that, man. Not all of them, hardly any of them. But, and I can beat you without cheating. Like, I can literally watch you shuffle the cards, figure out where I think the cards that I want is gonna land. And that's why it's so hard to beat me in spades. But, it just depends on your interest. But if you calling it dating and you trying to marry it, and what you look like 48 and your girl is 42, you ain't really, if she ain't never had no kids, the risk might be less. But if she's had children already, the risk is great in terms of pregnancy difficulties, you know what I mean? So that's out. So again, okay, childbearing is over with, it's done. So you're how am I going to deal with this person? Is it gonna be sexual? Me personally, I don't believe in doing that with people that I don't like. Like, if I don't like you, or I believe you don't respect me, or you have an interior motive for dealing with me, I'm not doing that. Not with you. So, it's dealing, not dating. Let's start calling it dealing. It's not dating. You're not looking for marriage. I hope. If you are, I would advise, it's up to you, but I would advise you to keep it polygynous. And if she doesn't get with that, then, don't deal with her. Now, if you like her, you want to keep dealing with her, then, the next stage is to get her to accept that. Because if you deal with her by herself, more than likely, her being in her 40s or even late 30s, she's going to try to dominate you. When you're the man, you're the one that's to dominate, not be dominated. If any man is being dominated by his woman, that's not a relationship. That's slavery. That's not a relationship. That's slavery. So, slavery is a relationship? No, it's not. Not any of the forms of it. It's not a relationship. So, we're going to start calling it dealing, because it's not dating. You don't date in your 40s, man. That's kind of weird, kind of goofy. Like you going out on dinner date. Who are you? Rick Moranis or somebody? You a little, well, Rick Moranis, I ain't gonna bring him up. But you don't do that, man. Like you putting yourself at a disadvantage. You putting your financial resources at a disadvantage if you're trying to please any woman. Like, what you do, this how you do it. If they show themselves loyal to you, capable to you, and worthy of your time, then you could do things that would probably please them. But from a fairness standpoint, if they not that, you should do nothing to try to please them. Nothing at all. Like, and again, like, me personally, I don't believe in dating someone, trying to have sex with them if I don't like them. If that's the case, then I might as well just pay up front and be over and done with it. But I don't, even that, I gotta be like, okay, she seemed pretty decent, but the chances of me doing that is slim. It ain't to none. It's just slim. It's just gonna depend on what, be going on in the future. More than likely, I'm not doing that. But, I'm not gonna put myself at a disadvantage to get no tail either. And I got another video. I'm finna make a lot of videos today, because next week, it's gonna be a couple of them days where I'm not gonna make no videos. So you deal. It's not dating, it's dealing. You choosing how you want to deal with them. If you like them, there's my collar again. If you like them, like they respectable, they nice, they feminine, they sweet acting, ain't nothing wrong with taking a little bit of your time with this person. Ain't nothing wrong with going out on a dinner date with this person. Now, if they marginal, like they trying to act butchy and masculine and all that, you as a man, you're not even supposed to like that. I'm just gonna tell you, you're not supposed to like that. So if you going out on all these dinner dates, right, and you ain't getting no nookie dookie, then you getting played. That's why you don't date, you deal. Okay, this how it's gonna be. I like you. You seem like you like me. We're gonna be around each other sometime. We're gonna make time for each other. But you gonna have to, what? And here's the thing that I think a lot of wives and a lot of older women, this is a mistake they make. They try to act like they not gonna do this, they're not gonna do that. No, you in that type of dealing with a guy, anything should go. except for him acting like he a girl, you know. But we ain't gonna get into that, because I know YouTube probably got a couple individuals that, you know. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? You get up in age, it's not dating, man. It's dealing. It's dealing. You know, and you guys, y'all need to control the whole narrative. The whole narrative. You know, the whole narrative. Like her private area should look the way you want it to look. Even that. Like, you say, well, you ain't my husband, blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's how we think. That's how we think. We own this United States. We are the world. We are the children type stuff. We own this the devil, do as you will type stuff. Okay. Bye-bye. So you control the narrative, and it's dealing, not dating. You control the narrative as a man. Like you dudes, man. When I see guys pandering for women, the first thing I think is you getting ran by you. If they married, you getting ran by your wife. Your wife is the leader. But then they try to bring out their manhood against other men. And it's not even supposed to be like that. I want to know, you got a lot to say. You got a lot, some of y'all dudes got a lot to say in regards to the manosphere. But I want to know who's in control, you or your wife. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. And I want to know if you've been divorced. If you've been divorced, you don't got to tell me everything, all your business. But if you're going to come against the manosphere, we're going to need to know a couple things about each other. We're going to need to know. We don't need to know everything. I'm not going to tell you everything. But it's only fair, right or wrong. Okay. But back on subject, it's dealing, not dating. Dealing. Some of you women, you up in your 40s, you know, you went through your little whole phase. Okay. We need to know about it before we get serious. We need to know about it before them gifts come, before them dinners come, before them dollars come. Need to know about all that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be like, I hear women, don't tell them this, okay, you know what? You don't got to tell me. Bye-bye. Next. See, I think women believe that it stays the same for them regardless. If you done had 5, 6, you had a dude that was like a fist and an arm. 14 wing ding. 14 in. And he was pulling your hair and he was getting aggressive with it. And he was going every which way. And then another dude greater than him. And another dude great. Endowment. Pulling your hair. Some of them probably was punching on you, just not treating you right. And then you expect the next man to come along, not know about it, and act like it didn't happen. If God himself says you will be rewarded according to your works, then what makes y'all think that the dude that you trying to deal with don't deserve to know? He need to know so he can be like, okay, she kind of sketchy, but I can restore this one. I can restore this one. He need to know. You up in your 40s, you done dealt with 90 men. And you won't want him to know about it? But I want a high value man. Then he get you the dummy, the simp, that don't vet, don't do. I ain't doing that. Oh, you gotta wait. You had 90 dudes. You should be glad he even messing with you. Or let's say you only had 2 or 3, but you did all kind of stuff, You just didn't let them finish the deal, and now you act like a little selfish, entitled brat / witch. Both of those is bad. And don't think the answer is in the church. Man, please. Feminism, trying to dominate men, putting the pastor on you, he taking her side. You ain't finding nothing in there. Now it seems like you'll be better off dealing with a woman who either gets saved, like you convert her and she's a novice and you teach her, or one that you already know what the deal is with her. You don't want to make baby. You a believer, your name in the book of life. You don't want to make babies with a non-believer, man. Now you can deal with her, and then if she comes over to that side, that's different. I wouldn't even unzip my pants one strand for a woman who says something like, I'm an atheist. Nope. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it myself, or it's not going to get done. But I'm not going to mess with you. She say, I'm an atheist. My zipper ain't going to even go down one strand. You know, that's not even a centimeter. But she say, well, you know, I believe in God. I'm not there. You know, I still got a lot to learn. Okay. Femininity, loyalty, faithfulness, all that. Just got a lot to learn. That's a prospect. Or as another woman thinks she know everything, thinks she's so saved, but yet she easily broke down. Get her alone. She easy work. Don't want her. Don't want her. I'm telling you, don't mess with them type, man. It's going to end bad. Don't mess with them type. Never give somebody extra credit because they say they believe. They say they're a believer. That don't mean nothing, but we're going to wrap this up because we got other things to talk about, other things to do. The Truth Man channel is no matrix, no simping, all subjects channel. No matrix, no thinking you're dating. You 48, 49, you don't date. You don't date, even if you married, you don't date. If your wife, oh, well, you still gotta date me. Man, please, man. Please, man, I done smelt your doo-doo. I ain't gotta do nothing. Everything I do is only gonna be genuine if it's something that I want to do. You don't date your wife. That's your wife. You already went through that process. If she even think like that, be careful. Because that's the one that, well, he at work. What you could do is, my kids sleep hard. Nothing wakes them up. So I'll let you in and we'll do it downstairs. He worked third shift. Little man. Doing all this stuff, right? Like she ain't even married. Getting rocked. And then you need to do this. You need to do that. She really criticizing you because she done got away with one. You don't gotta please them. If they don't want you, they can move around. But guess what? You can't get married no more. I think God will accept. No, he won't. Stop changing God. You gonna make him mad. Stop trying to change his standard. You don't want to mess with him. You gonna make him mad. You gotta stay single till that man die. And you can't do what David did either. You can't try to cause his death. It don't count. The Most High hold it against you. He's still alive. You leave for trivial reasons. You bring in the government and innate philosophies in your marriage instead of the Bible. Then you can't really do nothing. You just had a loss. All you can really do is go back to him, but he probably ain't gonna want you if he's smart. If you don't want him, and he wants you, he's not smart. A man should never want a woman that doesn't want him. Stop chasing. Don't chase no woman. If she broke up with you or she don't want you, it's done. If she rejects you, it's done. It's done. Go to the next stage, the next step with women who passed the first step. They like you. They into you. Okay, next step. And always remember, no relationship is supposed to be unconditional. God himself does not have unconditional love for anyone. If that was the case, everybody would go to heaven, right? Due to his own fairness. It's not the case. Thanks for watching.